Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. Yeah. Y'all ready? We ready, man? Let's get this thing popping. All right. Uh, 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 yeah. Daily to daily to daily to daily go get a mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be alright. We do this thing on a throwback Thursday night, alright? And tonight on the throwback Thursday, let's get real about relationships Thursday night on the Daily Go Get a Business Show. We are talking about relationship trouble, relationship help, relationship trouble. You know, a lot of people have problems identifying when their relationships are in trouble. You know, people have been conditioned to think that relationships are supposed to do different things. In other words, your your expectations of how you think your relationship should play out may be a lot different than what the next person or the next man, the next woman, the next couple thinks their relationship should play out. So there can be a disconnect when the person that you are with feels like they are in a bad place, but you feel like you're in a better place and you're not doing anything to help and you don't even know how to reach out and you going to make your relationships go out. And it happens. But you know, relationships are also an area where we take a lot of pride. You know, nobody wants it to seem like they are the reason that their relationship is failing, not doing well, on the rocks, on the brink of breakup and or divorce and things like that. And we definitely don't want to make it seem like it's our fault. We don't want to get the blame for that. And our ego often tells us that our love and what we bring to the table should make anybody want to be with us for the long haul and the long term. We inchworm. We make sure that we get a little farther than before. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I take you on tour with me. It's me and you all against the world. We get a lot of money, just me and you, girl. And I love you to death until my last breath. Make sure that I treat you like the lockstep. Nah, should I say in lockstep? But anyway, that's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get Mism Show. Relationship trouble, relationship help. How likely are you to seek out help for a failing relationship that you are involved in? You know, are you one of those people who reaches across the board? You know, you ask friends and family and maybe even go to your pastor or go to a therapist or something like that, recommend therapy, whatever it takes. You know, how much thought, commitment, and dedication do you put in to the relationships that you are in? And that's whether it's a romantic relationship, a marriage, or a friendship or a partnership. How deep does it go for you? How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools breaking us down, and we all must let us see you belong to you and me. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I mean, really, how deep do you get inside of your relationships that you form? Are they just something that you say, well, look, you know, I mean, when I'm here, and when you're there, and everything is okay? Or is it more of a situation where you're like, listen, I don't like to waste my time. I don't waste my time with just friends or associates or whatever. My friends have to become my family. My family has to be close in order for me to thrive. If you're just somebody that I can see whenever I want to see or deal with, whenever I feel like it, or when it's convenient, then I would rather not deal with you. So that shows a lot of depth and a lot of forethought in to when you decide to get into a relationship. Sometimes that can be a good thing, and sometimes that can be a not so good thing if somebody else isn't on the same page with that. So, you know, sometimes you might hear friends complaining about not getting in touch with each other. Like, listen, I mean, how can you say that we're friends? We don't talk on the phone, we don't have text conversations. I might not hear from you in 2-3 months or whatever. That's not a friend. But to the other friend, that might be just fine. That might just be fine. But in a friendship, that's not even something that you might consider relationship trouble to be. That might just be something that you consider to be one of the pitfalls of life's regular routines. Like, listen, I got work to do, you got work to do, you got a fam, I got a fam, you got kids, I got kids. Got to make sure that we do the things that need to be done. I understand what you're saying, son, but I can't be with you all the time. I ain't the one. But that's going to be a different story when we're talking about the person that you lay up with and that you stay up late with and that you want to go out on a date with. But nonetheless, a relationship is a relationship. So whether we're talking about whether we're talking about your man or your woman or your friend or your BFF or your family members or your wife or your spouse, it can be a point of contention when two people aren't on the same page. So when you're not on the same page in a relationship, how likely are you to reach across the aisle? How likely are you to ask for help when the whole thing is going down? When it's breaking down? When a relationship starts to take on unwanted changes, like, a decrease in communication, a decrease in affection, what might be viewed as a decrease in attention, um, agreements. It can be stressful because it's an unwanted change. An unwanted change. Like, I don't want it to be this way. We used to talk every day for hours. I couldn't even go to the bathroom without you taking the shower with me. Couldn't take me a bath without my other half. She was like my staff. I could count on her to clock in every day, and we was rocking. And what can I say? People looked at us like the love of our lives. We were the best thing since husband and wives. I come to understand things change, but I don't like the things that change when they get rearranged to the point where I don't like the way they look. Sort of like changing the way the look of your living room, bedroom, whatever, And how people start going through things in their life and they start moving the furniture around. With some people, you can tell when they are in relationship trouble, whether they are at their job or whatever the case may be. You can always tell when there's something going on because they'll do something like change their hairstyle to something wild. It might be pretty, but they might do something extreme because they're reaching out. They're asking for help in a different way. They're asking for a way to be noticed that something has changed without verbally expressing it. So sometimes women get into a bad relationship or they end a relationship or it's coming to an end and they'll do something like cut all their hair off. You know what's going to happen after that. People be like, oh my God, why would you cut off all that pretty hair? And women be like, it'll grow back. It'll grow back. Throwback. It'll grow back. Yeah, it's a throwback. It'll grow back. But that gets the conversation started because you might or might not express, well, I just wanted it to change. When I cut off my hair, it was like cutting out all of the other things that grew with my hair because none of those things are useful anymore. It's a whole story. But that might be the way that they are asking for relationship help. My husband is gone, so he loved my hair, so I got rid of my hair. He's gone, the hair gone. The hair is gone. The hair was standing as a reminder of him. T. Carey, right? Thank you so much. She came in the game early, threw me the super sticker. Appreciate me some you. Thank you. Mucho. Real trap. So yeah. What about it? What about it? Same thing with moving furniture around. Sometimes people will change their house. The couch used to be over there by the window. Now they got the couch all the way over there near the kitchen. Like, what you doing? Well, I just wanted to see how it would look over here. So we moved the whole mantelpiece. The mantelpiece is all the way on the other side of the room now. Like, you can move a mantelpiece. Yeah, we did it. People express asking for help or reaching out or crying out in different ways. And sometimes you have to understand and recognize what they're really saying or what they're really doing, what they're looking for. So, if you see somebody that's making some really, really far-reaching changes in their lives, they may be going through a tough time in their lives, and it may be tied to some relationships that they're in. You know what I mean? They're looking for help. And people don't always know how to ask for help, especially relationship help, because it's personal, it's private. And you know what? The thing about relationships is that we all have accountability. Even if your man cheats on you, you might not look at it like it was all his fault. It may be all his fault that he actually went through and cheated, or if your woman went through and cheated. But you may still ask yourself, well, did I give him something to cheat on? Or did I give him the best scenario and he or she was just, it was just in him? Or as the English would say, it was in him. It was in him. It was something in him, I mean, you never really know. But even when somebody cheats on you, that may put you in a really bad state, not just because you got cheated on, but because you don't want to leave yet. And that's one of the hardest situations to be in, for somebody to have already have moved on from you, but you like, wait a minute. If you haven't moved all the way on, we can work this out. Just me and you. And that's hard to be. That's a hard situation to be in, especially when you know that your girlfriends, your best friends, your mom, your dad, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, your sisters, your brothers, your favorite cousins, they're gonna tell you, nah, you got to go. You know what I mean? You don't deserve that. That's wrong. All of the things that you've done for him or her, all of the times that you've been there, all of the help that you've given, helping them get back on their feet, blah, 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 blah. And and your brain is saying, yes, y'all are right. Y'all right. I got to get up out of this situation. But your heart is saying, man, fuck all of them. Yeah. Fuck them all. I don't care. I want to work it out with them. I want to work it out with them. Shoot. Plenty of people have been cheated on. It's a rite of passage. Everybody gets cheated on. It doesn't always mean the end. Do you still love me? Do you still care? Do you want to be with that other person? Or were you just with that other person? Sometimes you ask a question like that and you already know the answer, and you kind of don't want to know the answer. You don't want to know the answer. I don't mean, you know what? I don't mean you don't want to hear the answer. I mean, you don't want to know the answer. Because when you know something, you know how they say, when you know better, you got to do better. Well, I can keep from doing better if I don't know better. So I ain't gonna ask no questions I don't want the answer to. I ain't asking that shit. Relationship help. I'm sorry. Relationship trouble. Relationship help. Relationship trouble. Relationship help. What y'all know? If you would like to get into this conversation, if you'd like to be a part of this conversation, if you'd like to talk about it with me, I invite you to get on the phone. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shot, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Yeah. Relationship trouble, relationship help. Yeah, it's hard being in, and it's hard needing relationship help because you're in relationship trouble. But you don't want everybody to know your business. You don't want everybody to be all up in you. You don't want everybody to be all up in your area, all up in your grill. Why you all in my grill? Because once you invite people into your bedroom, you know what that's about. You know what happens then. You're liable to be scrutinized heavily. And you might not like or appreciate the scrutiny. Why y'all scrutinizing? Y'all all scrutinizing somebody? Criticizing? TK, right? Starting it off right tonight. Considering the title of the show. That's what's up. He's talking about that sticker. The sticker dope. Sticker real dope. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, says, staying in the comfort zone of denial only goes so far. Every game gets old. Yeah. And you know what, my brother? Fortunately and unfortunately, we are the ones who determine when it gets old or not. Nothing is old to you until you decide that you're too old for it or that it's too old for you. It's sort of like having hey, yo, my brother, check this out. I'm about to knock the socks off of this example, out of this analogy. It's sort of like a Ralph Lauren polo button-down shirt. Does it ever get too old? You can have one of them motherfuckers from 82. If that shit still fits, people be like, yo, that don't look like you got it. And polo used to be high quality. You take care of that joint, man. I know I have 3 polo button down shirts that I've had since 1997. Whenever I wear them, people be like, yo, where'd you get that color? And I'd be like, I got it from John Wanamaker's. Beat that. And I'm saying all of that to say that like an aged polo button-down shirt, it's only as old as you say it is. To everybody else, it's still in good condition. It will span the time of any era. Any era. You know how old it is, but you still rock that joint. Yo, you still rock it when you see somebody with their new shit, you be like, let me go get my joint. From 1997, and it's going to beat them shits from 2022. It's going to beat it. So when we say that something gets old, we have the power to put that timestamp on it depending on our tolerance level. How much can we take? Have we taken enough? Have we gone too far already? My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Good to see me, some of you, my brother. And also Shirley Shore, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Shore, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, ma? It's good to see me, some of you. See, when something is good, it's timeless. It's ageless. When it's good. It's like a GM 3800 engine. You know them, John. You know the General Motors 3800 engine, the one that's in the Regal, the one that's in that was in the Lumina, the one that was in the Corsica, the one that was in the Bonneville. I mean, you long as you get your regular oil changes, the John vroom vroom, a vroom vroom V6 engine, and this shit run, 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 run. So it's as good as you take care of it. It's as old as you take care of it. You don't get regular oil changes? Yeah, it's a piece of shit. You get regular oil changes, keep up on your maintenance of that engine, and time after time, when you go to turn that ignition, and that shit be you. If you've ever driven a car with that GM 3800 engine or the 3100, both of them are V6s. The 31 is the smaller one, and the 38 is the bigger one. I would put.
According to onlinespellcheck.com,
Chill.
according to history, the term
Chill.
called red-handed originated in
Nah,
Scotland.
nah,
It is said to have its
nah.
roots
Shut
there
up,
as
shut
early
up,
as the
John.
four-
Shut. You shut up. Okay. 3800 Buick V6, popularly referred to as the 3800 in its later incarnations. Originally the 198 cubic inch 3.2 and initially marketed as Fireball at its introduction in 1962, was a large V6 engine used by General Motors. The block is made of cast iron and all use two valve per cylinder iron heads, actuated by push rods. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna look up the 3100. It's 3100, baby. It's 3100. Okay, General Motors began producing the 60 V6 engine in 1980 as a 2.8 liter 173 cubic inches iron head engine. In 1993, the aluminum head 3100 went into production. Its configuration was an iron engine block, a single cam in block push rod layout with aluminum heads. Okay. The 3100 and 3400 engine issues are still happening. And okay, wait. It looks like the 3800 is better than the 31. Because I think the 3100 might have been that, because they talk about aluminum. When they started making the Cadillacs with that engine, I remember them joint. It was aluminum. It can't stand the heat. Like, who was the brains behind that? So let's go with the 3800 engine. Let's go with the 3800 because it went all the way back to 1962. That night, as soon as I saw 1980, I was like, oh, no, that ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't know about that. Okay, anyway. Things getting old, they are as old as we feel that they are. They are as old as the maintenance that we keep up on them. They are as old as the maintenance that we maintain on them. No, it says, oh yeah, it's up to the individual to decide when enough is enough. Where TK Wright says you should be able to thrive in your relationship And when that's not happening, seek help from a pro or from your significant other. Nara says that 3800 was in my 92 Olds Delta. The 92 Delta? That's what I'm talking about. Ansel says, I still have my Air Force flag football jersey from 2001. TK Wright says, if you care about your relationship, then that might mean that you'll have to nurse it at some point. If it's not worth it to you to get help in whatever form, then bounce. And see that, but see, that's the thing. You know, you have to recognize when you are in relationship trouble. That's why I called it relationship trouble, relationship help, because people are different. You know, we're raised different. We've witnessed relationships different. Our expectations of what a good relationship should be are different. You know, when we talk about relationship health, like some people don't even know what being in a healthy or unhealthy relationship means. You know, that word health, you know, anything that's healthy is supposed to be good. Anything healthy is supposed to be good, y'all. It's supposed to be life-giving. It's supposed to mean that you will live long, you know, barring any unhealthy accident or incident that could happen to you. So anything that's healthy is good. When you have relationship health, you have something that is relationship good. The same way as your body. When you are healthy, really healthy, that means you are without sickness, without disease, without tears, scrapes, breaks, bumps. Healthy. Some of our views of what healthiness is are so different from others because we have never seen what healthiness is supposed to be. Now, take somebody who is used to being in toxic relationships and they think that toxicity is normal, which means that they think that toxicity is healthy. Well, everybody has their problems. See, a person like that doesn't even know when they're in trouble. But they get with somebody who's used to love and affection and being kind and gentle and understanding and giving and supportive of each other. And they're like, this ain't the Cosbys. This ain't the Brady Bunch. This ain't even Martin. People ain't like that. You know, all that hugging and kissing and PDA and all of that, you know, love all the time and I love you all the time. It ain't like that. Now, when you have somebody who don't think that a healthy relationship should be like that, and then you have somebody else who demands that or requires that in a relationship, that's not the opposites that are going to attract well. Because one person is pushing forward and the other person is pushing back. Like, yo, get up off me. So they don't, so the cry of help, the cry for help from one person is going to be different than the cry of help from the other person. So the person that's used to displays of affection and confirmation and affirmations of love and affection, they're going to think that they're in trouble very soon in a relationship when they're not getting what they need. Whereas the other person may not ask for help until they realize that they can't make the other person happy. And they're wondering why they're sad all the time. Like, what's the problem? You know what I mean? Why can't we just be together? We can't be together. We can't just be together because the parts aren't fitting. The parts aren't fitting. I need one thing and you need another thing. And we're not coming to some understanding on what either of us need. Carol Chamberlain, me friend, me favorito. Always good to see you come through and see you. What up, ma? So yeah. So it's different. It's different. Different. Relationship trouble. Relationship help. Who do you trust enough to go to somebody when you are having relationship problems? Who do you trust? Who can I run to share this empty space? It's not a small thing. This is a big deal because you don't want to go, you don't want to seek help out from somebody that's going to put your business out in the street or that's going to make you feel bad or guilty or somebody that's going to say, well, I told you, you know what I mean? I told you shouldn't have never got with them in the first place. You know, well, the reality of that is that in the first place, I was feeling them, and in the second place, I'm still here, and in the third place, I'm not trying to get away from them. I'm trying to get closer to them, and I feel like I'm in trouble and I need help. And I came to you for some help, and you ain't giving me none. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Relationship trouble, relationship health. Let's get straight to it. When was the last time y'all been in relationship trouble? Was the trouble deep? Was the trouble shallow? You know, and let me try to define those terms. You might consider yourself to be in deep trouble in a relationship when you have already ignored the symptoms of the troubled relationship all along. So, you know, a person is already avoiding you. Y'all don't talk anymore. There's no communication, there's no love, there's no affection. There's no meeting of the minds. There's nothing there that's really even saying that y'all are together anymore. Yeah, it doesn't. It just seems like there's something empty there. Y'all aren't existing. Y'all are more just in the same room. You know, you're in the same room together, but y'all ain't together. They over there, you over here. The TV show is on, and neither one of y'all really watching that shit. But y'all both looking at it. Y'all should be looking at each other because y'all got some things to talk about. How about this? How about that talk that you need to have with your lover that you ain't been having? How about that resentment that you never really resolved that's in the background? So no matter what you're talking about, what you really want to talk about is when they hurt your feelings, you know, last week, last month, last year. Never sweep it under the rug, and you let them sweep it under the rug because you a good soldier. You kept the peace, but you realize that that wasn't a good thing to do because now they feel like they could just shit on you and get away with it because they're obviously not interested in making sure that your feelings are respected and taken care of, and that's on your mind. That's on your mind, and you've been sweeping it under the rug. You took one for the team, and it's only a team of a duo. It ain't but two of y'all, and you took one for the team. Can you take one for the team if it's only two of y'all? Damn. Taking one for the team in a duo. I think I better write that down. That sounds like a show coming up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that sounds like a show. y'all think about that? Taking one for the team. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you take one for the team and it ain't but two of y'all? Yeah. But so y'all can be in the same room with each other. And this ain't nothing but a trouble room. This is a trouble room. Because y'all in there with each other and the TV is on or the music is playing. And y'all ain't even talking to each other, but y'all think about each other. All right. I hope she don't bring up that dumb shit from last year. She thinking, this nigga know he did that fuck shit from last year, and he ain't even, he never even really apologized. He never even really said he was sorry. He just, I don't give a shit about my feelings. As long as he get what he wanted, it was selfish ass. And two people can think that the other is selfish right at the same time. Like, she ain't nothing but a crybaby, old spoiled ass. Her parents gave her everything that she wanted. That's why she don't understand when she don't get something that she don't want. Nobody gets what they want all the damn time, but evidently she done got what she wanted so many times in her life that she don't understand the word no, later, or maybe. She don't know. She can't handle none of that. Well, sometimes you just got to learn, and then maybe that's why I'm in her life to teach her that shit. I'll talk to her about that when the time comes. Not right now. Right now, there's music playing in the background. I think it's Janae Aiko or the Weekend or somebody. Yeah, that's right. This vintage Weekend. We talk about 2013, the Weekend, when he was talking about, having sex with random girls and taking drugs. I missed the Weekend, the wild hair Weekend. As soon as he got his hair together, he's doing that commercial shit. He ain't talked about killing nobody. He ain't talking about killing a bitch in a long time on the record. Cause don't you fall in love. Don't you fall in love. Don't you know with a nigga like me. Okay. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it. Emily. T. Carey Wright says, there can be underlying trouble where you still talk, but there's tension or it's only surface conversations. Yep. And so Jones says, laying back to back in bed. Woo! Lord! Sometimes you gotta lay back to back because females be getting too hot. And they like to spoon and cuddle too long. Like, get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! I'll come back in an hour. T. Carey Wright says, I just went through that this year. Seemingly background resentment. It soiled more interactions than I was comfortable with. Heavy. Ansel Jones says, eating the same food, not sharing. Let me find out Ansel is a real he's a like incurable romantic behind the scenes. like I ain't never ate me no McDonald's fries and not gave my boo none. If you see me eat a carton of fries and I don't give my girl none, if I don't pony up, then you know we beefing. If I got 2 fries, she got 1. That's how it go. That's how we go. That's how it go. I'm down like a submarine for mine. You understand what I'm saying? I'm down like seaweed for my baby. So if you see me with McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, any fries, and I don't share them with my baby, just know that there's something going on. I might be in relationship trouble. I might need relationship help. And that's whether you go look for a professional therapist, counseling, whether talk to a friend, even pray to God. You ever been in relationship trouble so deep that you don't even want God to know, like, listen, Lord, I don't mean to be bothering you with this. Like, number one, I ain't even married. I know I ain't supposed to be out here fornicating according to your Bible and all that. I ain't supposed to be living with this chick, man. And we ain't supposed to be doing things we be doing. Like the thoughts that be going through my head when we doing the nasty. I know you hear them thoughts, and I know you be like, "Oh my God, my son is on. He is off the chain. Why you gotta be so freaky?" But anyway, Lord, I come to you as your humble servant, and I don't really want to get into this with you because I know what you're gonna say. But I love this joint. You know what I'm saying? I love this joint, Lord. You know I love her. And I know we ain't even supposed to love nobody like we love you. And I don't love her like I love you, but I love you. But I love her because what you said, when a man finds a good woman, he has found a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And I found her to be a really good thing, but we beefing right now. I don't like some of the things she be doing, and it seemed like she only come around when it's payday, or when she needs something, or when the kids want something, or and all that kind of stuff. And I'm in trouble deep, Lord. But I don't really want to let her go. It ain't just because she got fat ass, big titties. It ain't all of that, but she do got that. You blessed her. You blessed her. It's all organic. It's organic. It's the sticker that start with the 9 on it, but. God, I just need you to fix this for me. Lord, I need you to fix this for me. Cause I swear to God, I feel like I'm slipping into darkness, and I don't know what I'm going to do if she try to leave me, or if we can't be together no more. Cause I'm not ready for that right now. I know I'm not ready for that shit right now. I'm not trying to do that right now. I ain't trying to do that shit. I'm not trying to do that shit, man. Fuck that shit. I put too much time and effort. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck out of here. So, look, can you fix this? Please, can you fucking fix this? Excuse me for cussing. And it's tough when somebody make you happy and they make you sad at the same time. You in trouble, son. You in trouble deep. Thank you, TK. Right. Don't forget to like and share the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We are I think we 4 people short of being at 1,100. You know what I mean? I just need 4 more subscribers. Then we at 1,100. Look out for the God. Appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Let me see. Nars Hill says, the last time I was in a troubled relationship, I didn't know that my freedom was in jeopardy. Wow. See, and we can take that back to the whole unhealthy piece. There are people out here who like to fight and fuck. Fight and fuck. That's what they like to do. That's their thing. And if you're the type of person that likes to love and understand, love, learn, and understand, and you dealing with somebody that likes to fight and fuck, and you might not recognize it. They acting a fool because that's how they little sexual juices start flowing. And you think they picking fights all the time. You know, like lions. Lions look like they fighting before they get it on. And they are. The female lion be going over to the male lion like, yo, straight bite the nigga like, yo, you want to keep this pride up? This is your pride. We your lionesses. We agreed to all of this. This your little concubine. This is your little, this is your set. All these kids yours. You killed all the ones to get here. Everybody here belongs to you. The women and the children. I think you better bite me on the back and get in back of me and start humping, boy. That's what and if you don't, I'ma bite you. And that's how it go. So you dealing with somebody that whose sexuality is more like something out in the wild, and y'all domestic. They smack you up and expect you to just be like, oh my, I'm like, this ain't no movie. You know how in the movie, especially black movies. In black movies, I swear to God, they just look into each other's eyes, and next thing you know, he gets to ripping her clothes off, put her up on the sink, and I'll be like, yeah, that's how it be. I don't know a black chick that will be okay with you tearing her clothes that she got together to go out with you that night. You mean you crazy? Am I lying? They be like, and everybody's happy. Some people watch too many movies. Like, it ain't really like that. it ain't like that. And if it's like that, the two of y'all need to be on the same page. Y'all need to understand what each other likes. And there are plenty of people who are in relationship trouble because they don't really know what each other likes. They got together without really establishing that. Either that, or you know how it is. In the beginning, you might pretend to be what somebody likes. They might pretend to be what you like. It's not that's not a facet of their personality, but that might not be what they're consistent in. See, anybody can do something once or twice, but how many times can you do something that you're uncomfortable with consistently over a long period of time? How long can you do it? You might be in relationship trouble. Too proud to look for relationship help. Who in here has an Aunt Donna? Who got an Aunt Donna? Any of y'all have an Aunt Donna? Your mother's sister or your dad's sister named Donna. Who has an Aunt Donna? Your grandmother's sister, your grandfather's sister. Who has an Aunt Donna? I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay. TK Wright says, don't forget. Okay, my bad. My bad. Narcel says, she was about to frame me on some stuff that was beyond fighting. I don't know. Nars. I know some men have gotten through it, but as soon as you call the cops on me, I'm out. Like, you can, that thing is dead on arrival. No need to hook up any prongs to the chest. No need to do CPR. I'm dead. It's dead. It's over. Nobody got an Aunt Donna? Wow. That's interesting because you would think with this generation, everybody would have an Aunt Donna. We ain't got no Aunt Donna. We ain't got no Aunt Donna. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, but yeah, relationship trouble. Identify being able to identify when you're actually in trouble versus just hitting a snag or and being in a funk or just not seeing eye to eye or being on the same page for the moment. This might not be a temporary thing. This might be something that is going to keep you in trouble for a while and it may progress like a cancer. One thing about cancer is you ain't going to cure it with laying up in the bed or drinking or eating soup or drinking tea. Ain't going, that thing is going to spread and wreak havoc on your whole health system. So you got to catch it and cut it out before it has a chance to affect the other cells. And fuck cancer. And my condolences to all of those who have lost people through cancer. And my deepest sympathy and concern and hopefulness for those who are battling cancer. Fight back. Fight back. But yeah, relationship health. Relationship health. Being able to trust somebody to help you get out of trouble. Relationship trouble. That takes a lot of trust. It really does. It takes a lot of trust. You don't want to be dealing with people who are going to throw shit back up in your face, remind you of your accountability at the wrong time. Basically, you don't want to be dealing with people who are going to make the situation worse than what it already is. And there is nothing worse than being in trouble all by yourself. When y'all was kids and y'all broke stuff because y'all was playing, or y'all didn't follow the rules, and it was all right as long as everybody was in trouble. Because look, we all got in trouble together. We gonna hold each other down, till the deed gets done. But when you all by yourself, when you're isolated, nothing is scarier than that. And that's a tough situation to be in when you're in a relationship. You can feel lonely. Nobody else goes through this relationship trouble that I go through. Nobody has to go through a man that doesn't seem to like women. Nobody has to deal with a woman that doesn't appreciate a man because they didn't have no significant male figure in their lives growing up. So they just watch their mom go from man to man, never really establishing any concrete relationships, never seeing any real love, on being taught that, men ain't shit and, you got to get whatever you get on your own and all of that. When you feel like you're in those types of situations all by yourself, it gives you a new sense of loneliness. That's a different kind of lonely. Isolated. All by myself. I wanna be all by myself. Well, you know what I'm talking. You know what I am talking about. You know, you know. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel yet if you haven't subscribed to the channel. All right, listen, we're going to do these birthday shout-outs. We have some birthday shout-outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious December 15th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Jennifer with a G. Jennifer E. Reed, happy birthday to you. And Paula Allen, happy birthday to you. And Shannon Elizabeth, happy birthday to you. And Geneva Tony Gass, turning 58 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Shaquem Penparias, happy birthday to you. And they are raising money for my birthday's here. I'm asking for Second Helpings. A fundraiser for Second Helpings. Okay. And Kalima Glover turning 56 years old today. And Markevius Quintard Shavers turning 33 years old today. And Woodberline Bonhomme turning 29 years old today. And Evelina Hernandez turning 37 years old today. And Tommy Lee turning 36 years old today. And Rosanna Marie Duval turning 50 years old today. And Blessing Norris, happy birthday to you. And Cannon Lydia, happy birthday to you. And Rosalind Lee, happy birthday to you. And Alfonso Cross turning 50 years old today. And Lachey Kelly turning 39 years old today. And Angela Brown turning 48 years old today. And Tracy Rogers turning 59 years old today. And LaShawanda Wilkins turning 33 years old today. And Bev Brooks, go get her, Bev Brooks, happy birthday to you. And sheesh, my girl going all the way back to the 1982, Jeanette Gossett, happy birthday to you. And Joanna Day, the lovely Joanna Day, happy birthday to you. And my girl also going all the way back to the 1982, Angie Cawthorn. Last but not least, man, a lot of people born on the 15th. I want to say happy birthday to all y'all. And anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious December 15th. I hope that today finds you all in good healthiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen. If I don't impress upon y'all anything tonight, I want to impress upon y'all this. Get the help that you need. Get the help that you need. There's help out there for any of your relationship problems. You got relationship trouble, you can get relationship help. You do not have to just sit out there wondering what you're going to do, wondering why things fell apart, wondering if there's anything that you did wrong or something that you got caught in that they're not saying anything about, or if there's somehow your fault for the whole thing. You don't have to suffer in silence. You can speak to somebody, and even if somebody gives you tough love and doesn't just pat you on the back or rub you or tells you everything is going to be okay in the beginning, they may be able to give you some insight. They may be able to give you some perspective, and they may be able to give you a rope to be able to climb out of that relationship trouble hole that you have fallen into. But most importantly, get it popping with your partner. I don't care whether you're talking about your man, your woman, your friend, your job, your coworkers, whatever, your colleagues, your club members, whatever, whoever. Listen, if you can't talk to them, if you can't come to them, go to them, and talk about what's going on with the two of y'all, and they're unwilling to fix it, but then you've gotten the answer that you want. Now, whatever you're going to do with that answer, that's up to you. But at least be able to say that you got it. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another Daily Go Getimism show. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel. Let me see if we can get to 1,100 tonight. Can we do that? Can we at least get them likes up? I only got 8 likes. I mean, come on, man. All right. Anyway, I said anyway, Blog Talk, we're going to get you out of here. Yeah.
Using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Word. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Peace.